Hey, it's Dr. Thornell, and I wanted to share with you some important information for people who want to try to get a little bit healthier, especially in February as this will kick off. But I've talked for years now, basically throughout my entire career, I've talked about improving health to improve your chances of remaining healthy. So what I mean by that is there are things that we can do throughout the day, from eating right to getting enough rest to getting adjusted regularly, exercising, things that we can do to improve our baseline level of health. And then when things come along, the flu, a cold, ear infections in little kids, or this whole COVID pandemic that we've been through for the last couple of years, when those things come around, the healthy body is far better able to deal with those things. We've learned in the last week, the CDC admitted 75% of people who have passed from COVID had 4 or more comorbidities, which simply means they were very sick people to begin with. So what I always urge is doing everything you can proactively to make yourself the healthiest version of you, because there is no better defense against any and all disease than a healthy version of yourself. So what I've put together here is in February, what we're calling Fit for February is a little bit of a challenge for you. And that challenge only includes a couple of things. I say, do these things and get yourself healthier. And people say, well, I don't really know where to begin. Oh, that's easy for you to say. I'm going to give you 3 or 4 really concrete steps, that if you do these things throughout the month of February, they are a great first line of improving yourself proactively. So what those 4 things are, if you choose to accept this challenge and join us through the month of February, you will have 28 days, 28 opportunities to improve yourself proactively. Here are the 4 steps. We need to exercise for 28 minutes each and every one of those 28 days. Now, what is exercise? Yeah, it can mean going to the gym and lifting weights. It can mean getting on a bike and pedaling. It can mean taking a walk for 28 minutes. It can mean whatever you need it to mean for you, but it's some form of exercise for 28 minutes, whether it's all at once or combined throughout the day. A couple of 15-minute walks will suffice, but 28 minutes every day for those 28 days. We're also going to get on the scale every day for 28 days. We're going to weigh ourselves every day for 28 days and record that result. We are going to drink 28 ounces of water every day before we do anything else. We get up out of bed and we don't have coffee, we don't eat breakfast, we don't do put anything else into our body other than 28 ounces of water. Once that 28 ounces of water is into your body, you do whatever you want after that. Do not eat anything after your dinner for 28 days. That one's really simple. You can drink water. We're not having ice cream. We're not drinking soda. We're not having coffee. We're not putting anything in our body except for water after dinner. Do whatever you want throughout the day. Once we hit dinner, you've had your dinner, you're done. We're not snacking before we go to bed. And then the last little requirement that we're asking here is that you simply record each of those tasks. Yes, I did it, and you put a little check mark. You'll have, if you choose to accept the challenge, you can receive one of these just by asking. It's a little sheet that has the month listed out with each of the 4 tasks, and you just simply put the letter each day that you've completed that, W for water, E for exercise, and we go throughout the entire month. And at the end of that month, you're going to see, you're going to feel, you're going to be healthier. Your weight will come down. You're going to start to instill some great habits that you can carry on, you can add to. This is, again, a very much a starting point for most people. For some of you, it might seem remedial, but for others, it's a starting point. You're not even doing these 4 things very simply. It's a great place to get your foot into the water and now get into the habit of forming proactive, healthy habits and building on the ones that we've given you. So if you want to get involved in that, it will begin February 1st. I'll be providing some updates in other places. But if you want to get involved, ask about the calendar itself. we can get you one of those so that you can keep track of it throughout that month. So let's together make February your fittest month in a very long time.